I have been requested to present my views on Kundalini and Naad Bramha. I commence this discourse with the meditation of the Kundalini because Kundalini in itself is a great power. It is a thought process through which all the cells of the body can be activated by infusing into them divine powers. Hence I start with the recitation of the slokas which together constitute the Kundalini Dhyan or the meditation of the Kundalini.
Purve satamvai paripurna sindhu jnaneva rupam mataram mataiva dirghovatam purvamadaiva rupam Kundalini sahitam pranamyam.
My life is static. It is devoid of all consciousness. There is no spark in it. In a way, it is like a solid rock. O Kundalini, I wish to infuse you into my body. I want you to enter my body. I want to fill every cell of my body with your powers so that I gain super conscience, so that every part of my body becomes filled with divine energy so that I can progress on the path of spirituality.
Pranamam paresam vadanam sahetam jnanam vadetam dhyanam vadetam tapo paresam madavaita rupam Kundalini vai pranamam namami.
O Kundalini, I have seen you in the form of Shakti, the divine energy. I have realized that until the conscience is awakened, until all centers of divine energy in our bodies are activated, until we realize the path to divinity, our lives shall remain spiritless like a dry river, like a dried up tree. I wish that I don't have to lead such a life. I don't want to move forward on the path that leads to death. I wish that every cell, every atom in my body becomes filled with energy, and this is possible when you establish yourself in my body in the form of Shakti.
Guruvai satam purvamadaiva rupam prano manochetanavurvadevam atmam satam purvamadaiva rupam Kundalini vai pranamam namami.
Mother Kundalini, there is no difference between you and a Guru. Guru has been called Kundalini and Kundalini has been called Guru. This is because it is the duty of a Guru to activate all the centers of conscience in the body and to fill the cells, the atoms, the nerves and the veins with an exciting fast flow. This is possible only through the realization of the Kundalini. But I don't know your real form. I am not acquainted with it and have never seen you. I have seen the Guru and have sat in his feet. Hence, before realizing your form, I bow down before the Guru and pray to him to infuse you in your full capacity into my body so that I can achieve the totality of human life and experience its divinity.
Divyosati purvamadaiva rupam jnanam chachetam tatam sadevam atmorvatam purvamadaiva rupam कुण्डलिनी प्रणवं नमामि।
You are the only power who can lead me from an animal existence to the state of divinity of the gods. Only you have the power to awaken my inner conscience. Only you have the power to instill divinity into my soul. Only you can lead me to the path of immortality. Only you can activate the source of elixir, the Sahasrar, present in my body. I bow down before you, for you can instill super conscience into my body and can make me rise up in life.
निर्वावतां वै सरितं सदैवं ज्ञानं च रूपं ब्रह्मस्वरूपं गुरुर्वै सतां कुण्डलिनी वै प्रणम्यं कुण्डलिनी वै प्रणमं नमामि।
With full devotion, I bow down before my Guru and establish his image in my soul. I pray to him to establish himself in my Sahasrar. I pray to him to be present in each cell of my body. I wish that my whole body gets filled with the divinity of the Guru. I hope he becomes my soul, my conscience, and you Kundalini are but the divine powers of the Guru. You are the conscience of the Guru. You are under the full control of the Guru, and he is more sacred, divine, and total in himself than you. Hence, as soon as I establish the Guru in my body, you too shall be established in my heart. Thus the journey from Mooladhar to Sahasrar shall be initiated in my body, and through it I shall be able to achieve totality of mind, body and soul. Through the Kundalini Dhyan, it becomes clear that Kundalini is a divine power which is a constant companion of a human on the path to spiritual enlightenment. It is a fact that a human from its very birth is initiated onto the path leading to death. But the journey towards death denotes his downfall, his end. The greatness of life is achieving totality in it. How can this be achieved? In the Dhyan, on one hand, the sage prays to the Kundalini to enter his body. At the same time, it has been made quite clear that Kundalini can be awakened only with the help of a Guru, because Guru himself is this power. He is the Kundalini. Establishing the Guru in the body is the awakening of the Kundalini. Have we realized the true form of Kundalini? Have we understood how to awaken it? I feel that what all has been understood and spoken about Kundalini shows that it has not been properly understood. Most of the people have never seen the Kundalini. They have merely written books on the basis of what they have heard. They have not infused the Kundalini into their bodies. They have not experienced the force of its powers. This is because Kundalini Shakti is an explosion in itself, and it can raise the body and soul to unprecedented spiritual heights. This is not at all a simple process. It is like a nuclear bomb which explodes and produces so much energy in just one moment. The human body is just a physical form made of bones, tissues and muscles. It is in itself lifeless. Although it is said to be living, although it moves, but it has no divinity, no enthusiasm. There is no divine power in this body. It is capable only of producing children and experiencing pleasures, sorrows, and happiness. But it cannot rise itself to divine heights. It cannot realize Brahma. Until a person achieves the realization of Brahma, his life is meaningless and useless. Speaking in clear terms, human life in itself is nothing extraordinary. Taking birth is an ordinary phenomenon. It denotes the confluence of a man and woman. Hence, being born is not at all an explosive process. Leading an ordinary life too is not an explosive process. The state of divinity is achieved when we fill the life with a spark. But we have limited ourselves and live as ordinary human beings. Hence, we have no capabilities other than producing more humans. We do not know the value of each moment. We do not know about the relevance of time. We do not even know about our previous lives. We are unaware of what shall happen tomorrow or in the very next moment. A person who does not know about his past and his future is not living, and in actual sense he is like a stone which has been thrown up and which can fall anywhere. And a human being is nothing but a stone which has been hurled onto this earth by time. Such a person has no aim, no clear thought in his life. This is why our scriptures, the ascetics, sages and yogis have said that if you want to achieve a lot in life, if you want to realize and experience truth, and if you want to fuse your soul with the Almighty, then the only way to it is the awakening of the Kundalini. And can an ordinary person awaken his Kundalini? I think that he cannot. It is not possible for an ordinary person because until he learns to enter into his own self, he cannot achieve the realization of the Kundalini. It is necessary to recognize the Kundalini and to feel it. Kundalini is not our outer physical body. Inside this body, there are 7 more bodies or forms, and these together constitute the Kundalini. Hence, it means that in spiritual life, there are 7 stages. True life means the journey from birth to death, but not in the literary sense. Birth denotes the initiation through Diksha by a Guru. At this moment, the life starts, and the moment in which we become lost in Brahma and enter into an eternal trance or samadhi is the last stage of this life. The real journey of life comprises of the process of entering the soul, the conscience, and realizing the true self. That is why the Shastras have said that outside there is no universe, no solar system. Everything is within the body itself. These 7 bodies in a human are like 7 doors to the path of divinity. It is necessary to pass through each door. There is a definite process to enter into and recognize each door because each door has its own significance, its own destination. And until we recognize the destination, we won't be able to achieve true joy of life. If we cannot achieve the joy of life, we cannot attain the joy of Kundalini. We cannot achieve realization of Brahma, for the true essence of life lies in fusing oneself with Brahma. A drop from the ocean rises up in the form of vapor, forms a cloud, reaches the mountains, rains down in form of a drop, along with other drops forms a river, and flowing with sheer speed again merges into the ocean. This is a complete cycle in itself, as the drop from the ocean again merges into it after going through so many processes. Similarly, a human is a drop from the ocean, that is Brahma, whom we have also called Neti, that is infinity, God, and superconscience. Man is a part of the divine conscience. This part is sullied with deceit, fraud, lies, and without sanctifying it, he cannot realize his ultimate goal. He has to merge into the Brahma from which he has been segregated. This very process is called life. Through a process of an explosion, he has separated from the Brahma, and when he passes through all 7 doors, he again merges with the Brahma. When a river speedily flows and merges into the ocean, it experiences intense joy and peace because it achieves what it has wished for. And this is why man is so unhappy and troubled. He has been separated from the Brahma, but does not know from where he has come. He does not know the place of his origination. The correct path is obscure to him. Hence he seems misguided and wanders here and there. Sometimes he seeks happiness in his wife, sometimes in his parents, and sometimes in pleasures. But all this is illusory, and he cannot achieve happiness and satisfaction from them. This voyage to achieve satisfaction and joy is called the journey of the Kundalini. This journey of the Kundalini is in fact the journey for achieving totality. The man or woman who has taken birth and acquired a soul can end his or her life in an ordinary way. But such a path is only full of tears, sorrows, and unhappiness. There is no true joy on this path, and where there is no joy, there isn't Brahma. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim. And if you want to attain true knowledge, if you wish to attain totality, then the only way is through the 7 doors. The only way to pass through these doors is with the help of a Guru. Why? Because Guru has awakened his Kundalini. He has passed through these 7 stages. He has achieved the realization of Brahma, and he has experienced the joy of Kundalini. This is why a Guru has been called complete in himself. If human is a drop, then the Guru is an ocean, and the journey of the drop to the ocean is called the activation of the Kundalini. This means that totality of life cannot be achieved through sadhana of gods and goddesses. It cannot even be achieved by chanting mantras or by performing religious rites. Because until your soul is static, until all the impurities of the mind and soul are removed, the awakening of the Kundalini is not possible.